week on Storyboard, we take you to a few of my conversations from CANNES lines as we speak to Kevin Alloca, Head Culture and Trends at YouTube, about what are the latest trends on YouTube and what should be the ingredients for a viral video. We also catch up with Sam Kelly, Managing Director AKQA, and Ian Wharton, Group Creative Director AKQA, about the relevance of a setup like this in today's times and convincing the clients about the cost of what they offer. Hello and welcome to Storyboard. This is Shibani Gharat. We know that YouTube has recently been in news for all the wrong reasons such as ad fraud. But in spite of that, the vast potential of YouTube as a platform to advertise on can't be ignored. There has to be a reason why the likes of Sir Martin Sorrell and Michael Roth are willing to work with the platform on creating a safer environment for brands to advertise. And a lot of advertising is driven by how content on YouTube becomes a part of the mass culture. While at Cannes, I caught up with Kevin Alloca, Head Culture and Trends YouTube, and spoke to him about the latest trends on YouTube. He also shared his tips on creating a viral video. Let's take a look at this chat. We're at Cannes and YouTube Beach is a place which I look forward to visiting every year. And we are indeed at YouTube Beach with YouTube's Kevin Alloca. Kevin, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So you spot trends and culture at YouTube. Tell me exactly what do you do?
Yeah, so my team focuses on trying to understand what's popular on YouTube and then make sure that people can connect with the things that are popular and that we help explain and contextualize the things that are happening on the site each day.
Which are the biggest trends on YouTube of late and how have they changed over the past few years and specifically last 1 year?
Yes, I've been at YouTube for almost 7 years now, and if you look at some of the bigger trends, I think the rise of the individual content creator still remains one of the biggest stories of what's happening in entertainment today, where you have these independent, creative people who are able to build these huge audiences all by themselves. And I think we're seeing more and more of them enter the platform from different parts of the world, from India, from the United States, from Brazil, from all over the place. And we're seeing that the level of production value, the types of formats that they're inventing are continuing to grow and spawn new types of innovation in entertainment and creativity. So
which are the biggest formats that are popular on YouTube today? Because, you know, comedy works, music works.
Totally. Music is obviously a very big part of what people connect with on the platform, but comedy, lifestyle content, beauty, and sort of people who talk about their lives and share their personal experiences has become a major part of the sort of culture of the platform. Tech, gaming has become enormous for us all over the world. People creating gaming videos, connecting with audiences who have shared the specific interests in different types of games they're able to reach through YouTube. So we're seeing, I think, all these different genres that have been growing in a big way in the past year.
Yeah, you know, YouTube is one platform I have seen, okay, you guys really push forward your content creators, whether it's Lily Singh or whether it's content creators back home. And I have seen you guys really work towards making them famous as well. What is the biggest change in the trend that you see because of doing this?
Yeah, I mean, I think we're starting to see them become mainstream superstars in the way that we think of traditional celebrities, you know? I think we're seeing sort of the growth of these individuals as real media personalities to the point that, like, there are many sort of teenagers who see these stars as, you know, they're more recognizable to them than the types of celebrities that, you know, I think of when I think of celebrities when I was a kid, you know? So I think what's happening is that what counts as sort of a mainstream celebrity has begun to evolve these last few years to include these people who've reached that status in a very different way from the types of celebrities that we think of in Bollywood or Hollywood, and through music and other paths that we traditionally think of when we think of sort of pop stars and mainstream talent.
So, you know, there is an increase in video content on other social media platforms, and many media platforms are pushing video content forward. How does YouTube look at that? Do you look at it as a threat or an opportunity?
More people watching more video on the internet is a great thing for a lot of the principles that we stand for, and for a lot of the creators and the ecosystem that's being created for advertisers, for creators, for viewers. And I think that YouTube is really just focused on how do we make YouTube the best possible destination for people who want to share their creativity with other people, and for audiences to come to connect with the videos that they feel passionate about. And we've been doing it for almost 12 years now, thereabouts. And we're really focused on how do we create the best tools, how do we create the best experience for our viewers on whatever platform they want to watch, whether that's on their phone, whether it's on their TV, whether it's on their laptop, and whether that's in their VR headset, And I think that's sort of the main focus for us as a platform in this increasingly competitive landscape.
So if you ask me, like few years back, video going viral was a phenomena which was YouTube related. But now, you see video going viral on different platforms too. How do you react to that?
Yeah, so I think viral as a concept has been around since before even YouTube. There were images, articles, things that have been shared in this way. And as different types of platforms have evolved to sort of host different types of media, we're seeing the sort of same principles be applied here and there. The thing to remember about YouTube is that most of the viewership doesn't actually come from viral videos, which is surprising to a lot of people. Those are some of the big sort of pop culture things that we think of, but creators who have subscribers that have built large audiences that come back weekly for their new episodes, or music videos that people search for, or how-to clips that people are learning from because they're looking for specific information. The majority of viewership comes from these types of interactions. And so viral is just one piece for us of how people connect with content on the platform. We have to account for all the different ways that people are finding and using video online.
YouTube had faced a lot of flack due to the pre-roll, of their ads from the advertisers. And there were issues raised about ad fraud and, where is the advertisers' money really going? What is your opinion on that?
I actually don't really work in that side of YouTube, so I can't really speak to that specifically. But we have a lot of people who are really focused on this particular problem, trying to create better environments for our advertisers and sort of address their biggest concerns.
Okay, in a world which is obsessed with data, data and bringing in patterns, you've said earlier there is no sense to what goes viral on YouTube. Okay, it is completely surprising and unique. Don't we live in an ironical world?
I do think that YouTube is an interesting place because it's the intersection of creativity and data, right? And so you have these two things playing with each other, and one is not sort of greater than the other. In fact, maybe creativity is actually the most important thing. And so you have this world in which we're trying to put everything in boxes to have it make sense and be able to measure it in these different ways. And what we've actually found is that a lot of the same principles that have always made art and creativity important in our lives play out when you're on video, when you're looking at videos. So, when you actually look at, okay, what are the videos, the big viral videos that everybody watches, what are the qualities that they have between them? There is definitely a path to driving a large audience quickly that's important. You have the idea that the audience can participate is very important, but also, creativity, uniqueness, these things that are intangibles that artists have always been sort of the masters at are still very, very important.
Every marketer wants a video that will go viral. Okay, what are your tips to those marketers who give brief to their agency saying this video should go viral?
Yeah, this is a common problem. I've talked to a lot of agency people, and they're always saying, "Oh, my clients want a viral video, but that's not really the best path for them." And it's true. For most people, creating a viral video is both very difficult, but also not necessarily the most effective way to get your message out. I mean, there's a romance to it, but the truth is that there are many other ways, building an audience with sustained content, using sort of specific formats that allow you to connect with the specific audience types that you're trying to reach, that are far more effective than trying to create a hit video in that way. Because most people don't need to reach that size of incredibly broad audience. They're actually trying to reach specific audience members that sort of are potential customers of theirs. And so I think that my advice to them is think about the creators that you want to collaborate with, think about the audiences you're trying to reach, and then go from there rather than trying to just simply chase the numbers.
All right, thank you so much. Thanks for speaking to us.
Of course, thank you.
It is time for us to take a short break. We will return shortly with my conversation with AKQA's Sam Kelly and Ian Wharton. You don't go anywhere. We will be right back.